This journey for a healthier me. I just wanted to come on, and I guess since today is day one, I wanted to make these videos for myself to, one, keep myself accountable, and two, so that I can see my progress, in hopes of seeing the progress that I will continue to be motivated to come back on my journey like I was. So first I'll start off with whoever is watching me for the first time. My name is Barbara. I'm 32 years old. I've been documenting my weight loss story on YouTube for the last 3 years. I've lost about 100 pounds on and off on YouTube, doing different things. I've done HCG in the past. I've done water fasting. I've done a master cleanse, the lemonade master cleanse. I've done juicing. I've done eating raw. I've done a lot of things on my 3-year journey. So if you want to look through my channel and look at my videos, you can. You'll see I was all over the place, and I did all of that in order to lose the weight that I did, and to get through plateaus, because there will be plateaus on a weight loss journey. But basically, I'm here now attempting to get remotivated because I fell off the wagon, as you would say, or I completely fell off and now I'm trying to come back. Life happens. Basically, it's more mental at this point. I'm trying to get my energy and my drive and my motivation back, because we want it, but you got to give it your all, and mentally you got to be at a place where you are comfortable enough to deal with the obstacles and those plateau moments and all of the things that occur emotionally in your body when you're going through a change in your life. So for today, I started HCG again, and my starting weight prior to having the HCG shot was 181.6. That was Wednesday morning. I went to the clinic, had the first HCG shot in my stomach, which, by the way, I can show you because it did leave a mark for some reason. This is the one that I had Wednesday morning. Today is Friday, by the way. So this is the one I had in the morning, and then I had a shot up here, top part of my butt, of the B12, the MIC injection, which that's once a week. And I'm going to show you what everything looks like. But basically, day one, I had the shot in my stomach, which is the HCG, and I also had the MIC injection. My MIC injection is a little bit different because the package that I picked, I had other things put in the MIC injection, which is the once a week injection with all the extra vitamins and boosters and all that. So this is a 40-day program that I'm doing. Where I went, it was a clinic. He's in Crystal River. This is where I went. How much did it cost? They were running a special. It was $499. And I also bought some other supplements that were extra. So if you want to know how much those cost, I can tell you. But the $499 HCG package came with an appetite suppressant. Not only am I taking the HCG and the mixed shots, weekly injections that are part of the $499 package, I'm also taking a appetite suppressant called phenamine, and I'm taking 37.5 milligrams. This is what it looks like, and I'm cutting them in half for the first week, only so that my body can get used to it. I heard a lot of bad things about this, as far as it does cause dry mouth, and it does, if you have problems with your blood pressure, you probably shouldn't take it. My mom actually is diabetic, and she told me a couple weeks ago that she was taking this, but taking 15 milligrams. I did not go into this clinic asking for this or thinking I was going to get this, but it just so happened that normally on this HCG program, it's a 40-day program where you take the HCG every day, but there is a break. Like, I think after 8 days you don't take it for a day, and then you go back on. So that's kind of like the way I'm doing this program, because that's the way they're doing it. The way I did it before was different. I didn't take no appetite suppressant. I didn't take no colon cleanser. I didn't take no fat burner. I didn't take no multivitamins. I didn't take nothing for my hair or on top of the multivitamin. I didn't take none of this extra stuff before. And this time around, I explained to the doctor, listen, I've done HCG before and it didn't work. There was nothing wrong with my thyroid prior to me doing HCG, and as soon as I was done my thyroid, as soon as I was done HCG, not only did it, I only lost not that much weight on I think probably about 6 pounds. I can't remember exactly how much I lost, but most of the time I was constipated. And he was like, okay. And then I told him I lost my hair was falling out, my eyebrows, like I've been trying to regrow my hair, I lost hair on my face, and I was constipated, and I felt like I wasted my money. He said, well, why did you have problems with your thyroid before? I said, no, they did my blood work, everything was fine. So he was like, okay, we're gonna try something different this time. So because I explained everything that didn't work, he went ahead and gave me some other things to make this work. He thought the appetite suppressant may help, because it has helped other people with this 500 calorie diet. A lot of HCG programs are different. The last one I did was an 800 calorie diet. I saw some where people do a 1200 calorie diet. So this one's a little less. The fat burner, 750 milligrams, and I take 2 a day, 2 twice a day. So that's 4 a day of that, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Multivitamin, I bought this at Dollar General. You can take any multivitamin, so that's what I'm taking once a day. Hair, skin, and nails. My mom sent me this. They smell nasty. Oh my gosh, they smell nasty. But I'm taking that, plus I'm taking this. So I'm taking 3 of these in the morning and 3 at night. That's collagen for my hair, skin, and nails. And I'm taking 1 of these a day. Those are nasty. And Colonex, taking 2 of these at night. And the first day I took it was Wednesday. Today's Friday. And yesterday I went poop twice. Regular. No straining, no diarrhea, no nothing, no cramps. I did have cramps because I started my period yesterday, but it wasn't cramps from going to the bathroom. This is a lot. So what was I? My weight was Wednesday, 181.6 when I started. Wednesday was loading day, so I ate pretty bad. I can tell you what I ate if you want, but let's just say I ate bad. Because it was loading day. You basically fill up your fat cells, so that when you do go on this low calorie diet, your body is shocked, and the weight comes off. That's pretty much how it works, but I'm sure they probably don't prefer that you say it like that. So the idea is to load for 2 days, which I did yesterday and Wednesday. Yesterday I weighed, when I woke up in the morning, I was 182.0 exactly. So Wednesday I was 181.6 loading with the first shot in my stomach and the first shot in my butt. And then day 2, I just had the shot in the morning in my stomach of the HCG, and I took all these vitamins and everything I just said, and I loaded. And I jumped on the scale this morning. I was 180.6. 180.6. I'm like, how the hell did I lose weight? I was eating, but whatever. That's what I want, right? To lose weight. So 180.6. Today is the start of the first 500 calories. So for breakfast, I'm having just plain black coffee. Where I live, this racetrack gas station, they have coffee all week for free, so take advantage of that. So black coffee, no sugar. That's what I'm having for breakfast. Water. I'm trying to drink at least 4 of these a day. I don't know how many liters that is, but let me show you my injections. This is, it gives you instructions and everything on it. I'm taking this much of HCG, and this is what the needle looks like. If you're diabetic, these are probably the needles you use to give yourself insulin. But basically, I already gave my shot this morning. This was Wednesday. I gave my shot yesterday over here, and today I went down here. So the only day I left the mark was the first day. But it doesn't hurt. The one in your butt does hurt. It kind of stings. That's kind of the feeling. But that's the one I do every day. So you leave there, they give you all this stuff and it's supposed to be refrigerated. Okay, so that's all the HCG, right? And the bags are labeled, you know, and let me show you guys my MIC injections. This stuff here has super boosters and all kinds of stuff in here. It's not just the MIC. And the MIC, okay, it has, the MIC stands for methionine, and please excuse because I don't know how to pronounce this stuff, which is, it prevents like the fat buildup in the liver and the body, okay. It has the inositol, which is prevents the absorption of the fats, and it helps you know, reduce your blood cholesterol and control your mood and your appetite. The choline, it's actually required to transport and metabolism of fats and cholesterol within the body. And so that's the MIC by itself. Then it also in here has B12, which is good just for energy and whatnot. You guys know what B12 is. Then on top of that, they also added in this mixture B6, which helps with your body retention of water. Like if you retain water, it's good for that. And then it helps, you know, to release the energy from the nutrients that you eat. And it also helps with the B6, with metabolizing your fat and your carbohydrates. So I have that in here, the MIC, the B12, and the B6. I also have in here, I know, all the stuff in this little injection right here. It's called L-carnitine, which is, it has, the L-carnitine is like an amino acid, and it gives you like an increased energy, like a booster, and it helps convert fat to fuel. And it's also good for people that have like low thyroid, and that have diabetes, or people that have hypertension. It's also helpful with liver disease, if you have liver disease, because it kind of boosts your immune system. It's the L-carnitine is you can buy it separately probably in the health food store. I've actually bought it separately before, but it helps people like if you're stuck in a plateau, or if you have like a lot of stress, or you just want to maintain. So that's also inside of this injection, and this kind of helps boost whatever I'm doing, so that I can have an additional 2 to 3 pounds a week lost. So that's that. This is the once a week, and I already took one, so I got 5 weeks left, okay, of that. And then the HCG is once a day. But I do have a break, like the bags are numbered and there's so many needles in the bag, and once I'm done that bag I have to take a day break, and then I go ahead and continue the next bag. But the day break has to be like consistent to when the bag ends from when you start. So that's kind of like all I'm doing. So I'm taking the HCG, the make injections with all that stuff in it, the boosters and all that good stuff, with the hair and skin vitamins, because I don't want to lose my hair. You know, I did lose my hair before, and I know it has to do with the, you know, low eating, the nutrients, not enough nutrients, and of course the HCG, which kind of is used to trick the body to burning fat stores that you have in your body. They say a way to test my HCG is to do a pregnancy test. So I am going to do that. So it will show positive if this stuff is doing what it's supposed to do. Not that I'm pregnant or trying to be, but I still have an IUD, you guys, and that's a whole nother story and a whole nother video. But yeah, this is a long video. I gotta get this up, but pretty much I have some information on the phenamine, all the benefits and all the things to look for, the cautions and the side effects and all that. And on here they kind of help you, like telling you what you should eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And again, I'm staying within a 500 calorie diet, so it breaks down the way I'm supposed to eat and what to stay away from. So I do have plenty of literature here and plenty of videos on YouTube to keep myself motivated and going and encouraged. I spent money on this. You know, I'm broke. You know, I don't have no money, but I had applied for, I'm trying to build my credit, because you guys know I have a tummy tuck in 2016, so I went ahead and applied for Care Credit to see how much I was approved for, and they only gave me $800 because they said my credit was not so great. So I used that card to pay for this, because I ain't got no money. I work at Kmart as a cashier part-time, so I have no interest for 2 years, so $500 and something back that I paid in 2 years. I'll make a payment towards it every month to kind of build my credit and whatnot. But anyways, that's the stuff I'm taking, and it's hopefully gonna give me some results and change the way I think about everything. Right now, my main thing is I want to feel good again, and I want to make my videos. I want to feel alive. I miss exercising. I miss the energy. I miss the support. I miss the encouragement. I miss it all, and I can't get no support and encouragement if I'm not making any videos. I can't keep myself accountable if I'm not making any videos. So it kind of all, like, although I don't want to come on, you know, because that's the naturality of it, a lot of people don't agree with the stuff I do. You know how much negative feedback I got on when I did water fasting and no food for 15 days. I was trying to go 21, and the negative feedback that I got when I did master cleanse, some of the feedbacks to all the changes that I was doing, like the intermittent fasting and all this, like, damn girl, you putting yourself through all that, why don't you just eat healthy? Because you know what, what works for you don't work for me. That's why. And I can't do everything like everybody else. I gotta figure out how the hell to stay on this journey. And I gotta figure out what works for me, because I'm all over the place. So yeah, for some people it's easier to just do one thing. No, I've done the cabbage soup diet. I've done the no eating. I've done the juicing. I've done everything like you can think of. Diet pills, I don't really take a lot of diet pills, but at HCG I'm doing that, and I'm doing this appetite suppressant now. I've taken a lot of natural supplements in the past, you know, like 5-HTP so I can sleep better, and to help my mood and all that. But I'm just trying to come back in whatever way and whatever I need to do to mentally come back is what I'm gonna do. So y'all gonna see a lot of changes, a lot of days where I might be happy, full of makeup, not full of makeup, but you know, looking better, feeling alive, cheery. And you might have days where I just look like this and I don't feel so great, because I don't feel so great right now. But I'm gonna listen to my freestyle music. Y'all know I love my freestyle music, and I'm gonna try to stay focused on this today, one day at a time. I'm doing a lot, so mentally I got to adjust, and physically I'm adjusting to all this vitamins and stuff. But it's good for me. A lot of these vitamins, they're gonna help me. You know, I don't want to lose my hair. I need the boost in my butt with the B6 and B12 and all that, and the multivitamins, and I need all that, and I wasn't really getting all that when I'm doing Master Cleanse anyways. I wasn't really taking something, you know, to help me move other than smooth move, and doing the saltwater flush, which totally sucks for me. I gotta stay away from the infrared sauna because they don't encourage that while you're doing this. So I'm gonna finish this program, then from there I'll do something else. Either way, I'll make my videos. Why? To keep myself accountable and to be supported and motivated and encouraged, and to maybe this video is gonna help somebody else that's starting on something similar to this. We all have a different way of getting to where we're trying to go, and this is my way of coming back this time. I do want to talk about measurements real quick. I'm about to get off, but I did write down my measurements, and if I can find it, I can tell you what they were. Losing my mind. Alright, so here we are. Breast. Around my breast, like around my back and through the front of my breast, I was a 44 inches. Underneath my breast, all the way around my back and around my breast, I was 35 inches. Around this part of my body, which seems to be like the biggest pooch, the biggest part of my body, okay, this part right here, okay, like around, I was a 42.5, okay, I was a 42.5 there. And around my butt, around my hips, like pretty much like all through here, I was a 43.5. So that's where I was. Whew. What's these? But yeah, that's where I'm at. And 180.6 was my weigh-in this morning. So day 1, 500 calorie diet, starting HCG. This is what I'm doing. Leave your comments below if they're supportive. If they're knocking down what I'm doing, then maybe you don't need to watch the rest of my journey, because I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff that not everybody's going to agree with. I have done a lot of stuff along this way. I didn't just eat healthy to lose the weight and exercise. It didn't work like that. It doesn't work like that for everybody. And I've done HCG before and it didn't work. So I'm doing it again, but I'm doing it differently. And these videos are for motivation for myself, to keep myself accountable, and to help you. Maybe not by doing the same thing, because I'm not encouraging none of this. I'm not. You got to do what works for you on your journey. So if you need to take more vitamins, then you need to do that. If you want to go on a water fast and you want to lead into that, you got to do that. For you, you got to figure out what you can handle and what you can do. I've done all kinds of stuff. And I ain't promoting it by making videos about it. I'm just holding myself accountable by making the videos. It is hard to start something and to finish it. I'm one of those people that have a hard time finishing things. But since I've been on YouTube making videos, I've been able to finish. And these videos do help on continuing. So instead of just coming off of YouTube and taking a break because mentally I'm not focused, I knew I needed to get back on here and make videos. So my videos might not interest a lot of people because they might not have anything to do with what they're doing. But my video is to show that I am struggling. And I'm going to look back at this video and I'm going to see a difference. And I'm going to see how these videos help me. This is going to help me stay accountable. Tired of being fat, tired of the excuses. I'm tired of starting something and giving up. It's mentally draining. I did this before. I started this journey with the mentality of being healthy and starting a new me, building a new me from the inside out. But then some things occurred while I had started my journey that I could have fell off completely and just been like, forget all this. I could have lost my kids. I could have given up on my family. I could have given up on everything and just left it. And instead I didn't. I kept going. But I think that's what mentally messed me up, is because I used my journey as a way of numbing and distracting of dealing with my real issues. Not only did it push me away from my relationship with God, but it also made me so numb inside that I wasn't really dealing with the issues here because I was so focused on my journey, that making my videos and working out and doing this, it kept me kind of distracted. And then when certain things later happened, I kind of emotionally was all messed up inside, but because I was physically going, because I had developed this habit of going and going and going, I was able to continue. But I was hitting plateaus, hitting this, hitting that. Why? Because and I was drastically changing my body and doing this and doing that and trying this and trying that just so that I can stay going. But literally I was stressing myself. And this year the energy changed and certain emotions kind of like just made me numb, and to the point where I said, you know what, I'm tired. Forget you, forget you, forget you, forget everything, and screw it all. That was my attitude. And like that, all the way piled on. Just like that. And that's the reality of it. I gotta look at food and I smell and I gain weight. That's horrible. So yes, I learned a lot of things throughout my journey, and I don't regret any of it. I really don't, because everything taught me something. I met a lot of wonderful people along my journey, but mentally, I need to get right so that this can be a lifestyle change versus a tool to deal with certain situations. I don't want to, yes, exercising is healthy and it's a good way to release stress, but when you're putting the feelings on hold so that you can do that, you're not really dealing with the stress. You're kind of just putting it aside. So it's still there. But mentally you're not right. You can't lose weight because and then you're doing all kinds of 50 things over here to get you to lose weight, but mentally you're not right. It all affects your body. Like, your metabolism is controlled by your emotions and all that. And if you ain't right in one way, you're gonna have problems with something else. So I don't know, it's a long freaking video, and it probably doesn't even make sense, but I'm gonna post it anyways. I drink my black coffee, and I will probably make a video tomorrow. Might be a minute long. I'll make a video tomorrow. Why? So I can keep going. Day 1. Have a good day, you guys.